going on right there. But watch. I know you guys can hear that. So the axle is there's something going on with the axle. What's good, Grind Schoolers? It's your boy Rob, and today we about to go to this car show. It should be a good one. About to take the Elko. You can hear it in the background, you know what I'm saying, warming up and everything, chopping. But yeah, we're about to go take it to this car show and see what's all to it. And you know what I'm saying, we'll just see what it do, man. We'll see where the day takes us, I guess I should say. Before we jump into the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you get a notification every single time we drop another video. And let's go ahead and just jump right into it. You said what? Hey. Yeah, so Dash and I are about to go hit this car show. Like I said, the Elko sitting here warming up, running it through its paces before we take off and go ahead and, you know, do what we gotta do. Waiting for my cousin to pull up. Got the whole family with me. We about to just go enjoy the day. So we'll see what the day brings. And I'll see y'all on the road, I guess.
Wow.
Like that, it will probably hit the frame because it's like that close to the frame.
Yeah, it just, I'll see if the videos pick it up, but there's definitely a little wobble to it.
it's like all the way up on the.
Yeah, double check, make sure all these are torqued down. And just, I don't know. I'll see if the camera picked it up, and if it picks it up, I'll zoom in and point it out.
I guess let me start getting some cars.
Yeah. I think I can do a quick walk around.
All right, y'all. So this is the next day after the car show. I didn't really get a lot of footage of the cars I should have because there was a lot of dope cars at the car show. Shout out to Dash because he got a lot of good footage, all the roller footage and stuff like that. He got for me on the way to the car show. Unfortunately, man, if you got an old school, man, these things are, they are so temperamental. There's always a problem. There's always something wrong. Obviously, like if you build the car, I mean, even if you build a car, man, you could have problems. It just is what it is, man. It just doesn't come factory modifying, changing stuff, fixing stuff. That's just a part of the game. But the Elko might be down for the summer, man. And it sucks saying that because, you know what I'm saying, like, I fought so hard to get this car ready, road ready, everything solid. And unfortunately, it's, you know, we'll talk about it. But anyways, like I said, I think the Elko is going to be down for this season because Dash was noticing that my wheel was wobbling. And now he said this before, that it looks like the wheel is wobbling way back like last summer or whatever. And I kind of chalked it up to like something like stuff being on the wheel making it look that way, because you don't feel any of that when you're driving. And unfortunately, I think it's a wrap for, like I said, the Elko. Now, I could fix it. One, I could fix it. Two, I could replace the whole thing. So the only thing that has not been replaced on the Elko is the rear end. You know what I'm saying? Everything else has been touched. Interior, electrical, motor, transmission, suspension, brakes, all that. And I had said that I wanted to go with a quick performance rear end and throw it in there, which is still the plan, but I didn't want to do it this soon. I wanted to enjoy the car. I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, do what I had to do. And then when I'm ready, throw the quick performance rear end in there. So now at this particular point, I say the car's down for the season. I don't necessarily know that to be 100% true right now, because it just depends on my motivation to either fix it or replace it. I'm sure it's probably a wheel bearing or some clips or something's wrong, but I will show you guys in a second what I'm talking about. And it sucks because I wanted to get rid of this rear end, man, but I didn't want to do it this soon. I wanted to enjoy the car and do what I had to do and whatever, but now we might be tossing the rear end out of there and getting a new one, which is good, but not this soon, y'all, not this soon. But anyways, man, I'm gonna stop talking and I'll turn the camera out and I'll show you guys what I mean. And shout out to Dash for the discovery. Shout out to Dash for all the footage. I definitely appreciate you, bro, as always. But let me show you guys what I'm talking about. All right, y'all, so I got the car and the wheels off the ground. I mean, it's hard to tell that they're off the ground, but they're off the ground. And so pretty much this wheel was like wobbling. The wheel is all the way bolted up to you can see there's no space here between the brake drum and the wheel, so I know it's not that. And also yeah, I don't know, man. Oh, it looks like I lost a cap. Oh shit. Y'all know these caps are probably expensive, these Forgiato caps. But anyways, man, it's all the way bolted down. Everything is torqued down, everything is good, everything's solid. There's nothing going on right there, but watch. I know you guys can hear that. So the axle is there's something going on with the axle. Now, I don't know if, you know what I'm saying, like if it's because this rear end is so old. I'm sure it's because the rear end is so old. I don't know if it needs bearings. I don't know if it needs new seat clips or whatever it needs to not do that. And it does it on both sides. I know this axle has leaked in the past. It hasn't been leaking for, I don't really know, years, you know what I'm saying? So it must have fixed itself, or it might not have gear oil in the back of it. I haven't cracked it open and seen. Ever since it stopped leaking, I've just been driving it. Because I don't drive this car that often, until now, it was kind of a neglected point of, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of a neglected point, I should say. It was definitely the last on my list to do, but now it's priority number one because I can't roll like that. If the wheel's gonna be wobbling or doing whatever it's doing, I gotta get that fixed out or fixed up. So, like I said, I could probably just replace the bearings or whatever's going on in there. I don't really know. Maybe some of you guys have more insight of what it could be. I don't know if it's the clips, if it's the bearings. I don't know what it is, but if I do like decide to fix it, I mean, it's just really going back in through it and, you know, changing the gear oil out and doing all that kind of stuff, which would be the best course of action, the fastest course of action to get it done. And it's not really that big of a deal to do it because I've done it on this car, but I could do it on here too. But I'm at the point of like, yo, if I'm gonna be down there and I'm gonna do all that, I might as well just change the rear end. So, but the rear end that I want is like $3 grand. And right now, I don't necessarily know that that's what I want to do, especially getting it, putting it in, and then the car sit for the whole year. Because I'm not going to drive this in the wintertime. You know, I'm not going to chance getting salt or whatever on the wheels and the paint and all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to chance that. I'm just not. But I don't know, man. Maybe you guys have some suggestions on what I could do. Like I said, right now it's solid. Right now it's not that big of a deal, but or it is a big deal. But right now, the car made it, you know, all day yesterday and back home. So I'm appreciative for that. I've been driving it like that for who knows how long it's been like that. But I'm not comfortable with it like that. You know what I'm saying? Going highway speeds, if I snap an axle, break an axle, or it decides to let go, I ain't trying to wreck my car, man. So anyways, let me know y'all's thoughts, man. Let me know what y'all think about the axle thing. But as of right now, how I'm feeling and all this other work that I have to do and just this adding it to the list, man, the Elko could be sitting here for who knows how long, man. And who knows how long or if I'm even motivated to get it back up. But if that's the case, we will definitely be, you know, taking care of other things on the car that need to be taken care of, like the dashboard, my rear view mirror, other things, you know what I'm saying? And also getting to this. So, and if that's going to be the case as well, we will just go ahead and start finishing up things for the Impala. You already see it's masked up. I still got to get to this stuff right here, but once I do, I could just drive this. I was going to change the ball joints, but it really does not make too much sense to change the ball joints like my dad said if I'm gonna just change the control arms. So I don't know, man. Either way it goes, I'm not going to be driving either one of them that much more this season anyways, because, you know, after kind of like July, the car shows and stuff kind of dwindle down a little bit. You know, you still have some in August and stuff like that, but, you know, we're halfway through July already. I already done went to the big car shows that I wanted to attend to. But, you know, so it's not that big of a deal. I got them out at least more than what I did. Well, not this one, but I got that one out a whole lot more than I ever have. And I've been sitting on that car forever. So, you know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens. But as of right now, I just wanted to bring y'all like the update of what's going down with the Elko, because it kind of sucks, man. Like, I wanted to be out all summer with it, but it is what it is. So I just lifted up the Impala, and the Impala does the same thing, just not as aggressively. Like, You know what I'm saying? Like, it's barely moving. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know if, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't think that's normal for how aggressively the Elco is moving. But, you know what I'm saying, there is a little bit of play, I know, within the axles, because in order to get that C-clip or whatever in there, out of there, you have to push the axle in order to get the C-clip out, and then you're able to slide the axle out. So now I definitely know on those 7.5-inch rear ends, and even the 8.5, 8.8 or whatever, they are weak points. I do know that. So, you know what I'm saying, my neighbor comes over all the time. He always talks about, you know, he has C-clip eliminators to get rid of the C-clip because it is a weak point. So I do know that. However, you know, neither car has a whole ton of a lot of power. So I don't know, man. But like I said, I'm not comfortable driving it like that, especially if the wheel is wobbling like it is. We're going to investigate further, and like I said, we'll figure it out whether we're gonna keep it moving or fix it or replace it. So, but yeah, this is doing kind of the same thing, just not as aggressively. Like, you know what I'm saying, like I'm barely moving it. The other one, I'm able to poop back and forth, so, which you guys just saw. So anyways, we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. Right now I'm like, let's just get the Impala ready to go, and we'll call it good, because, you know what I'm saying, this one theoretically is ready to go. You know what I'm saying? I just got, you know, the trim to do, and I got some pieces on the car to paint. Like I said, I'm probably gonna just forego doing the ball joints until I can get the control arms, and then after that we'll see. But for now, I think Impala is next up in line. So you guys that enjoy the Impala content more, which I think majority of my subscribers enjoy the Impala more, will be on the Impala. So, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? We get slowed down, but we never stop, we never quit. So, it is what it is, man. This ain't the first hurdle. This ain't gonna be the last hurdle. So, like I said, we'll do what we gotta do for this, and then keep it moving. All right, y'all, that's gonna do it for this video, man. I hope y'all enjoyed. This video is pretty much put together because of Dash, all the footage that he got. I had set out to get more footage of the car show, but I was with my family. I had my kids, the homies and all that were there. So it's like, you know, I was in the midst of, you know, chopping it with people and all this kind of stuff. I didn't really want to break out my camera and start recording all the cars. And plus, car show content is not really, it's not really how I want to say, there's not really a big viewership on the car show content. I feel like people are more engaged and in tune with a particular car that they like to see come to a particular person's channel, if that makes sense. Seeing a bunch of different cars is just kind of like, okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like I said, I just wanted to be in the moment with my family and the homies and all that kind of stuff. And just bringing out the camera, recording everything was not really conducive to the environment that I was in. Plus, you know, it wasn't a big car show. It was smaller in a smaller parking lot, but it definitely was a quality car show. Definitely one of the best car shows of the year, I would say, as far as what was there. And, you know what I'm saying, the type of level of cars that were there. It's like the stuff that I'm into, and most of you guys are probably into, cars with big wheels and stuff like that. And we don't get a lot of that where I stay in Colorado, because there's a lot of people that don't really take too well to the big wheels, you know what I'm saying, as if they do down south, or, you know what I'm saying, on the West Coast or wherever, you know what I'm saying, the big wheel thing is big. You know, here it's not that big, but this car show, it was big. Everybody had, you know, their car top level. So it definitely was not a car show where there was, you know, things that were not impressive, I should say. Everything in the parking lot was pretty impressive, I would say. But like I said, I just wanted to enjoy the moment, be in the moment, and that's what it was. But this video, shout out to Dash, is being made happen due to Dash and him recording the car and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, and like I said, the discovery of the wheel kind of has us in a bind. But it is what it is, man. Like I said, these things are, they're temperamental, man. And I mean, that's just the game you play when it comes to this old school game, man. And I mean, if you got to send your car to a shop, man, every time something breaks, I mean, this game is probably not for you, man, because, and not even just the money thing, you know, the time. Because when you put your car in the shop, I mean, your car could be gone forever, depending on what's broken, what needs to be fixed. And yeah, if a shop builds the car, guarantee you, I don't care who builds it, there will definitely at some point, sometime be a problem with the car. It just is what it is. Things break. And if you have to send it back to the shop every time it breaks, I mean, but that's why I encourage you guys to get out and turn wrenches yourself, because I mean, you know, the Elco, if I had to send it to a shop, who knows how long it would take for them to fix it. Could be a day, could be a week, who knows. However, trying to find somebody to do quality work, that's another story. Me, myself, personally, I can go out here right now and fix it today if I wanted to. But it's like, fix or replace. You know what I'm saying? Do I want to fix it or do I want to replace it? I'm more on leaning towards replacing it because it was going to get replaced anyway, just not this early in the stage. And I don't really necessarily feel like I want to go through the work of replacing whatever needs to be replaced in there and then, you know, whatever. But, you know what I'm saying? It's an easy job to do and I could do that. But do I want to is the thing. If I really feel super eager to drive the car, then I'll just fix it until I can replace it. But, you know, I don't like to do double work, and that's why, you know, with the ball joints, I kind of don't want to do the ball joints on the Impala, because I'm going to do the ball joints and then I'm going to do the control arms. It doesn't really make any sense. Just wait until I can get the control arms. But that makes me sacrifice on driving the car. You know what I'm saying? Tomato, whatever, it don't matter. If I feel eager enough to want to drive my cars, I'll just replace and drive until I can, you know, or fix and drive until I can replace. So if that makes sense. But anyways, man, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Like I said, we got another dilemma on our hands, but hey, more dilemmas, more content. Hey, what can you do? What can you say? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Life happens, shit happens, life goes on. So, but anyways, man, before you exit the video, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell notification so you get a notification every single time we drop another video. Always remember, work hard so you can live free.